Bhagavad Gita Sloka 3.30, surrender all actions called Sarvani Karmani to me, who is God, and fight. This surrender must be done with Vivek Buddhi, which means discernment or wisdom. This is the realization that I am working for God. According to Shankaracharya, this Vivek is Vardhakya Buddhi, a matured understanding of eternal truth, leading to true anubhav, or spiritual realization. The foundation of our existence is the karma cycle. Our conscious and unconscious mind holds samskaras, which are impressions. Since the first birth is untraceable, we act based on accumulated samskaras from many previous births. Action generates samskara, which then causes new action, continuing this karma cycle. Although life seems scripted, modification is possible, which is where free will comes in. Guru, satsang, which is good company, japa, meditation, sadhana, and selfless work help us exit the karma vortex. Positive thinking, good deeds, perseverance, and a never-give-up attitude bring positive change. Swami Vivekananda said, "You are the maker of your own destiny. The past defines the present I, and the present action shapes the future I." The reason for this pain lies in the illusion of ego, known as ahang brahm, and ownership, known as Mamata brahm. Mamata means belongingness or ownership, not emotion. Superimposed identities like I am knowledgeable, I am fat, thin, or male, female are imposed on the self and cause sadness. This happens because the Atman is inactive and is not part of the Gunas play. The senses are products of the three Gunas. Possessions like my house or my land are not real connections with the soul. When ownership enters, sadness follows. For example, if a bottle breaks in a shop, we feel pity, calling it ahare, but are not impacted. But if the bottle is ours and breaks, we feel sadness due to ownership. To act correctly, we must fight while being free from grief, called shakrahitya, and mental fever, called vigatajvara. We must be free from desire, called nirashi, and possessiveness, called nirmama. This fight, or yud, is a life battle that requires the last effort with full power, known as bikram, and perfection, free from desire, and mamata. God says, "You are looking at people I have already killed, so don't think about the result." Ignorance is the source of the mamata buddhi. The sense of ownership and nirmal means not mine. The effect of Nishkam Karma, which is selfless action, is that it saves time by stopping the mind's diversion to sadness. It does not impact the mind. It makes our life like praying to God throughout the day and leads to the perfection of acts because we give the best product to God. Therefore, the result of karma, whether good or bad, must be accepted. If I leave the result on God's feet, the result will not bind me, and praise or blame will not touch me. However, surrender does not mean that murder and offering it to God's feet is acceptable. What is offered must be worthy of the one you love. God has given infinite blessings. We need to sit alone silently without comparing to realize what we have received and remain grateful. This practice should not bring laziness, called alasata, or lead to complete detachment, called vairagya. If Nishkam Karma is not possible, one must at least perform Sakam Karma, which is action with desire. Every minute detail is important.